Welcome, everybody, to this week's PackCast. My name is Bearded Viking. I am your host today, filling for Zubair, who is not feeling well. Today's episode, we'll be talking about content creation, starting streaming, and things of the sorts. Today, joining me is my co-host, Brandon.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm Brandon. I'm good, thank you very much. I'm Brandon, you probably know me as Bog Eye on my Twitch. I stream there every Tuesday, Saturday and Friday. I mainly play Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege and Apex Legends. And that's about it that I've got to tell you about me.
Perfect, awesome. And next on our panel will be Joe.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Joe. I stream on Mixer. I'm a big first-person shooter type of person. Apex, Warzone, big battle royale games I appreciate. I also like to dabble in some horror games every now and again. I've been playing the Resident Evil 3 remake at the minute. So yeah, that's about it from me, though.
Oh, great. Next up is Life of Phil.
Yes, the life of me. I am Phil. What's going on, everybody? I'm a streamer on Twitch. Also post a few videos here and there on YouTube, but mainly I play Rocket League and the new Battle Royale Warzone. Enjoying both of them very greatly. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, awesome. Next will be Zuboom.
Hey all, I go by the name of Maddox. I stream on Twitch. I play a lot of Dead by Daylight, which is my main game. I become a toxic killer and a crappy survivor. I play quite a bit of horror games as well, but that's really about it from me.
Oh, cool. Last but not least will be Captain Toothless.
What's happening, troops? I'm Captain Toothless, better known as Scott. I'm a streamer on Twitch and YouTube. Big games that I'm into are obviously your BRs, so your Battle Royales, Apex, Warzone, Fortnite. And that's really everything you need to know about me just now.
Great. And for me, your host, I stream on Facebook. I play games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Minecraft, and I am the IGL for Overwatch. So for today's episode, like I said, we'll be talking about streaming and content just starting out. And I got some questions. So let's start with Brandon. We'll just go down the line here. What are some of the things that motivate you to stream or create content? Brandon, do you hear me?
Brandon.
Oh, sorry, the audio's cutting out. What got me? Basically, I didn't start off straight. I started off making YouTube videos. And the people that got me into that are mainly, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of the Misfits on YouTube. They do like funny CSGO moments.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, they got me into YouTube, and then a friend of mine said, "Oh, why don't you start streaming on Twitch?" So I gave it a go. I ended up enjoying it. It's harder than I thought.
Yeah, that's one of the things that people don't understand when they first start. I think is it's difficult. It can be taxing sometimes.
Much better.
Yeah. What about you, Joe? Well, what motivates you to keep streaming or making videos?
I mean, we can all get on board and say that we're all gamers, so we like to play games. So why not, stick your game on a stream and then make connections with people as well. Like I'll have the same people stopping by my streams daily. I've made friends from it. People that I care about. People coming into chat that I've never spoken to before, but I'm just wanting to know how they are. Just talking to new people, getting to know new people. And with Mixer, especially the community is brilliant. It's just such a close-knit bunch of people. We all just want to stream, have a good time, have a laugh, and get to know people.
Yeah, wonderful. What about you, Captain Toothless? Same question.
I was a big fan of Vanos Gaming. growing up. Canadian streamer. I know it's such a weird thing, but it was just kind of like the funny outtakes and the nothing really too serious about it, and that kind of puts my whole entire life into some. Like, I'm just an easygoing guy, and I wanted to portray that into games. Seen Vanos gaming, used to dream of making funny videos of me playing games, and it became a reality about 2 weeks ago. Obviously, our big alpha getting in touch with Wicked Rules Gaming, nothing I ever thought of before. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Started streaming on Twitch, made a YouTube account, started uploading videos. I edit from a PS4 and I stream from a PS4, so it's nothing magical. But from the views and the content that I'm getting off and replies off guys just now is amazing. But the big streamers I like to follow just now is Nick Merckx, big American guy, aggressive player. And that's kind of one of the reasons that I like doing it on Twitch, because you get guys like Nick Merckx. And he's, in my eyes, probably one of the best streamers that's going just now. So that's the reason why I wanted to get into streaming.
Perfect. Awesome. And let's move on to Zuboom. How about you?
I basically went straight in the deep end with it. I just was like, what's the worst that can happen? I started playing like Heavy Rain, streamed a little bit of that, and then I started doing like Little Nightmares. And then that was don't even get me started on that. But the people that I kind of look up to, like, you got like, Syndicate. You've got, I've kind of bounced off as H2O Delirious when he plays horror games. I bounce off him like nothing. And it's hilarious. I also do watch quite a bit of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye as well to get like kind of ideas and stuff to try and get into like either streaming or making content. And it's nice to kind of get to build a community and then get people to come in and stream. Yes, it is hard. And if you stream so much and then get disheartened by it, pick yourself up and keep going, because it's the way you're going to try and get yourself noticed, pretty much. But that's about me.
Yeah, those some very true words. And I used to love streaming horror games, but my wife told me that I sucked at it because I didn't react enough. So I had to stop and get her to do it because she gets scared easily. How about you, Life of Phil? Same question. Let's go.
Yeah, so I started streaming probably, it's about 5 years ago now, and basically it was just the same concept as some people have had in here as well. If you're playing games, you're having fun playing those games, why not put it out to an audience where other people could enjoy the same thing? And it's just something that can be so rewarding for the amount of effort that you actually put into it. The fact that you can have your own little community where these people come by every stream saying hi, it's like you literally make friends through just playing games and putting it out onto the internet. And as Zuboom said, it is a hard grind. It is something that does keep going and takes a lot of grafting to get through to actually get to that starting point where you've got that community. But the one thing to remember from a lot of people is there's one key sentence that should stick with a lot of streamers, and it's the fact of you don't grow whilst you're live. It's what you do otherwise.
Yeah, that is very true. And one thing that I found quite helpful is incorporating yourself and meeting other streamers on the same platform that you're on. Co-streams are a good way to get your name out there and have fun while doing it. You know, you playing with other streamers, they have their community, you have yours, and sometimes it mixes. It's good. Awesome. And what made you, Brandon? What made you choose Twitch over Mixer, Facebook, or YouTube?
I've seen quite a lot of people use Twitch, and I never really was into using like Facebook and stuff. I don't know how the Facebook and Mixer side works. I've never used Mixer. I normally watch Twitch, so I know how Twitch works. In YouTube, I've never been one for streaming on YouTube. I've always liked editing the videos and putting them out there. But I just find Twitch a bit easier than, like, say, Facebook, Mixer, YouTube.
Twitch. Now, how many followers do you have on Twitch?
I believe I think I'm on about 100 or 102 at the moment.
Nice. Twitch is definitely a tough break for sure. That's quite an accomplishment. Awesome. Joe, what about you? Mixer. What made you go to Mixer compared to all the other platforms?
Well, when I first started streaming, I didn't have any of my setup. So I have a proper microphone, a webcam, a capture card. But when I first started streaming, I didn't have any of that. And Mixer and Xbox allowed you to just stream straight from your console, which was just so much easier. And yeah, the quality wasn't that great, but you could still stream. And then I got myself a little bit of a growing from doing that. And then I put the money in, bought my all the bits that I needed, and just decided to stick with Mixer because I already had my own little community then. Compared to Twitch, though, it is a lot smaller. There's a lot less people watching, but that doesn't bother me. I think at the end of the day, as long as I have my community and I'm doing relatively okay when it comes to my streaming, I'm quite fine with the different levels of who's watching.
Yeah. Quantity over quality, right?
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah, let's move on. We'll go to Captain Toothless, my man. Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I've always watched YouTube growing up. Like, I've never really watched like live TV or BBC, or I don't know what the equivalent is in America or Canada, but that's just normal TV for us. I've always watched YouTube, and then getting the idea of getting set up of making my own videos and whatever else. Like I said, I just stream from a PlayStation. I make videos from a PlayStation. It's not the best, but it's what I do. And having the option of YouTube or Twitch, I can do either or. So I'll live stream on Twitch a couple of days here and then, and then on another day I'll be editing videos and popping it straight into YouTube. With my YouTube channel, I've just under 100 subscribers, and the Twitch I've got about 47 followers. So I've got a good little community, just like Joe was saying there, of guys that are wanting to come back and watch the funny gameplay. I'm not a pro. I'm not here to win big bucks, but I'm here just to get a little bit of a community going, get some people coming in and having a laugh, because in times like just now that's happening all around the world, you need a little bit of laugh, you need a little bit of laughter in your life. So I'm the guy here to give that out to everybody, really.
Yeah, for sure. No, life is definitely, we need some laughs nowadays, being stuck inside, you know? It gets to you. But, well, yeah, let's go Zoom Boom.
I started out, I literally, because I was streaming from my PlayStation 4, it only gives you Twitch and YouTube. So obviously when I started streaming, I was like, oh, I'll whack it onto YouTube. And then obviously I wasn't getting as much, like, views and people talking, so I was like, I'll give Twitch a go. Jumped on Twitch, and then I started streaming. I had 3 followers when I started Twitch stream, and even when I joined the Wolves as well, I had 3 followers, and now I have 119, and I'm affiliate on Twitch. So I'm slowly getting there, not much, but slowly.
Congrats. Yeah, it's the grind. The grind is super real. Super. All right. Awesome. Thank you. Life of Phil. It seems that you look muted. Never mind. You got it. Same question to you, man. Why Twitch?
Yeah. So Twitch is. I wanted to keep things separate, basically. I did YouTube first, and that's where I started. Just normal video content, and I wanted to keep things separate. I wanted YouTube to be where there's videos, and I wanted Twitch to be where there's live streams. So it's not the same thing on like the same platform. I just wanted people to be able to go to different places for what they wanted, a sort of thing. But Twitch it's just, I don't know why to begin with. I picked Twitch. It's probably because it was the most known one out there. So I kind of just looked at it and went, right, we'll give it a try. And for the past 5 years, that's where I have been streaming. It's where I've grew my little community. On YouTube, I've got 2,000 subscribers, and most of them went over to my Twitch as well, and I've got around 2,000 followers on there as well. So I don't get big numbers whilst I'm streaming, like everybody comes in at once, but everybody comes by to stop at like certain times to come in, say hi, and the fact that people even come by and do that out of their own time is something that a lot of people appreciate. Like, you may not get high increases of numbers, like you may not have 100 people watching at one time, but numbers aren't a necessity here. As long as you enjoy doing what you're doing, and as long as people are enjoying your content, that's what really matters.
Yeah, exactly. I started out streaming on YouTube, the dark days I call it. Grinding and grinding. I grind for 4 years to make it to 138 subscribers, and finally I was like, this is not working great. So I moved over to Facebook, and it was exponentially better for me. I hit level up program in a matter of 3 days, but I had to wait a month.
Damn.
It was a long wait. Awesome. Cool. So you guys kind of talked about, people you watch and stuff, but who is like your main inspiration for streaming or content? And then we'll go. Let's do the opposite. Let's start at Phil.
Oh, straight in the deep end.
Yeah. Keep you on your toes.
Yeah. So to begin with the content creation, this is why I did this when Zaboom said it, is simply Syndicate, his vlogging channel, Life of Tom. That's where I got my that's where my idolization basically came from, to create my vlogs, to create my videos. He has been the number one person that I've watched the whole way through YouTube kind of thing, and he is the person that I've always kind of inspired to be. He's just a person that's very outgoing. He's very caring. He's quite a character at that as well, and then he also obviously then moved over to having Twitch streams as well whilst he wasn't creating the content, and that's where I basically got the idea of, well, you've got your videos one place, you want to see me live, here's the other place. And the fact of how much people can enjoy that is, and how much he seemed to be enjoying it himself, I just picked it up as well and thought, well, there's nothing that can exactly go wrong here. Let's give it a shot.
Life's too short, make the most of it.
Hey.
Selfless plug.
Nice. Yeah. What about you, Zaboom?
I have a fair few. I can't pick specifically one because I watch so many YouTubers and Twitch streamers and stuff. Obviously, Life of Tom, Syndicate is probably one of them. I like the way, obviously, as Phil said. H2O Delirious, because he's hilarious and is so stupid when it comes to horror games, because he's not very good at keeping it on the lowdown sort of thing, and scares himself out of his mind. Obviously, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, I've been watching a lot of them recently. And obviously for like highlights and funny kind of funny content, Vanos Gaming and Terrorizer sort of thing. So I have a vast kind of few people that I kind of look up to, and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I'll try this, I'll try that. Or look at the games that they're interested in and try and go, I'll give that a go, see what I think to it sort of thing. So it kind of gives my viewers a taste of what I play as well as, so it kind of helps out if they want to buy the game. If not, then they can just watch it sort of thing.
Yeah. One of the streamers or content creators I've been watching lately is Dre. Gas on YouTube, and he plays a lot of indie games that,
Yeah,
free beta and stuff like that, and that sort of thing always makes me want to try. What about you, Captain Toothless?
Like I said right at the start, Vanos Gaming was probably one of the first things I watched on YouTube, and it was just the sheer stupidity of it that got me. The fact that this guy's a 20 20-plus-year-old man, and he's playing video games and he's getting to have a laugh with a group of friends doing it at the same time. I was just like, that's a good life. That's chill. That's funny. So Vanos Gaming was definitely the guy that got me into content creating. But now that I've been immersed into a bigger world of Twitch and Mixer and all these bigger guys, I have to go back to mention my man Nick Merckx. The dude is just got such a story behind him, going back to his Halo days, competing against like the likes of Ninja and all the rest of it, and the stories that he comes up with. Like if he dies during a game and he's waiting for a respawn, or he's loading up the next game, he's always got a story to tell, and that really connects with the audience. And I can sit on my couch and laugh at it, and yeah, sure, he won't see that, or other people won't see that, but it's the fact of he's getting such a community background from telling these personal stories. And yeah, some of them might be a little bit out there and some of them might not be good for TV, but on an internet base, when it's getting streamed for people all around the world, people can connect with it, and it's really funny, and he's just such a down-to-earth guy, and that's what I thrive on as well. If I ever build my channel, I want a community that comes back and can see this aggressive, funny player, because at the end of the day, I'm Scottish, so everything I say sounds aggressive anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just, but yeah, so that Nick Merckx and Vanos Gaming are definitely guys that wanted to get me into Twitch and streaming. Switch? What?
Switch?
What? What are we talking about? No. Yeah. All right. Cool. And you know what? Same question goes to our audience. Tell us, who do you watch? Who did you start watching? Is a better question. What about you, Joe? Same question as the bottom row.
There's only one YouTuber who I've watched plenty, and there's a few that I've watched for a long time, and there's a few that I just got less interested in as time goes on. But Vanos, all of them, a lot of people that have already been mentioned, I have watched at some point. But there's only been one YouTuber who I have watched from the beginning until today, and that's PewDiePie. And
Oh Christ!
he's literally the only YouTuber I've stuck with, and I've seen him play nothing but horror games and scream all the time, to making his stupid and silly montages, to where he is today, where he literally just reviews memes and has a laugh and does what he wants, and he's just a sound bloke. I mean, he's had a few ups and downs, but you know, that's just YouTubers in general. But also, I don't watch him particularly, but Ninja, I think I've watched his gameplay and I've just been like, I wish I was this good on games as this guy is. Like the things that I've seen him do on Warzone and Fortnite and like Apex, he's just insane. It's I watch him and I'm like, I wish I was that good at video games, but I'm not quite there yet. But
It's crazy how Ninja picks up any first-person shooter and he just automatically is a god. What about you, Brandon?
Well, like I said before, the people that got me into like YouTube and making videos, making content and stuff were the Misfits. But before that, I've got to go to it's got to go to the biggest person on YouTube, and that is Mr. PewDiePie.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I've been watching his videos for a long time since I was about 12.
Yeah.
And
15 for me.
like he's like the stories he's able to come up with and stuff in his games and stuff. It just like inspires me to want to make some good content and give it back to people to enjoy. And then after a while, I started watching like Vanos Gaming with the whole Banana Squad on GTA 5. Yeah. And that's about it. And then obviously I started making YouTube. Everyone's made YouTube videos like when they were about 13, 14.
Oh Christ, I don't want to look
And
at
then
mine.
I just like and then I just worked on it and got better equipment and stuff, and just started putting content out, and hopefully people enjoy it.
What
about you, Bearded Viking?
You know what? somebody that I used to watch was Tobuscus.
Oh yeah.
And he
Yeah.
recently started
Ooh.
streaming again, which I was like, man, what year is this? Tobuscus, Stone Mountain was another one of my favorites.
Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
He is also a really great content creator and streamer. Phew. I can't remember though. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I'm an old man, you know.
Not that old.
I remember, what was it? There was a video going around called Daft Hand. I don't know if you
Oh
guys.
my Christ.
That was my first YouTube video. I did that when I was not as young as I'd like to admit, but I was relatively older when that came out. But yeah, and then, we talked about a lot of the good and some bad stuff about streaming. But how do you guys deal with internet trolls? That come in the stream or just
Banhammer.
talk crap, right? Just
Banhammer.
straight off. No chances.
I have banter with them 9 times out of 10. I'm just like, okay, yep, you carry on ranting to yourself. You keep doing you, boo. It's fine. I'll just carry on gaming and talk to other people and just ignore you.
Yeah, it all depends on to what extent the trolling is. Like, if they're directly going at people that are in my community, if they're like it's actual threats or hate comments and things like that against others, then boom, you're gone. Simple as, like, if you want to be that guy, be that guy. Then but yeah, if people like just come in and, like, I don't know, there's quite a few times where I'm playing Rocket League, people see my name on Rocket League, they'll come over to the stream, they'll be like, haha, we beat you.
12-year-old.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, you beat me, nice one.
I think
Like,
the most of it is, well, on mine, it's like, are you a boy or a girl? You sound like a boy. You sound like you're 16. I'm just like, can you stop?
Hello.
Like, like, I'm 16. Are you a boy? No, I'm not. I have a bigger, what, than you do, mate. And that's how I kind of go with it, sort of thing. And then it's like, well, I don't get that much trolls. It's normally if I'm on party, if I'm in game chat with people, they're like, "Are you a boy? Are you a girl?" Blah blah blah, and I'm like, "No, I'm a unicorn."
It's like
And that's that.
It's like that's the only thing that matters, and it blows my mind.
And it's like, why? Why does it really matter? Why do you need to know? I'm a snake. I'm a rat. I'm a unicorn.
I identify as the toaster.
Yeah. Pretty much.
the razor toaster, actually.
Okay, what about you, Captain Toothless, now that we've heard?
See, I was just enjoying everybody else going on about it because I've not really had any sort of a trolling yet. That's not an invitation for people to come and troll the channel, by the way.
Yes,
But,
let's go it.
I've had like a few pals. Like, I've grown up in a very big rugby background. I've played rugby from like the age of 12 till last year. So in that environment, it's a very good bunch of friends. Almost, well, it's a family. But within any family, there's always the little bit of banter and a little bit of trolling. So anytime somebody comes on the stream that I know is one of the rugby lads they're watching, I know one of the things that's going to come out of their mouth is something rude or something vulgar, but it's not meant with intent. It's a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter, like I already said. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that's happening just now, not only in the streaming world, in the gaming world, but everywhere. It's just like a snowflake generation. There's no more like fun happening anymore. Nobody can take things with a pinch of salt. So if I see stuff like that on my channel, yeah, if it's above the limit than it should be, then quite like Phil's saying, ban hammer, get them gone, all the rest of it. But if it's stuff that you can go with and stuff that people aren't going to get offended by, and I think that's the good thing about Twitch as well and YouTube. You can edit your videos to make it kid friendly, or you have to be 18 to do this. You get the warning screen on your Twitch that 18 plus, do not join if easily offended, all this sort of stuff. So that's always the good quality that you can get from these sort of platforms. But you'll always get the one person that'll click it no matter what and be offended by something on a stream or something I already said. But yeah, again, that's content in a sense. That is how people get their YouTube videos out there or how they get their streams out there. But let's say I don't have to personally deal with it. If the time ever comes where it does get to a level of there's too much, take Phil's advice, ban Hammer, get them gone. But yeah, we're just here for a laugh, a bit of fun. So hopefully everybody can come to the streams, HM of the Wolf streams as well, and just have a little bit of a laugh while they're there.
I completely agree.
Yeah. How about you, Joe? I know you've been having the same problem as New Boom.
Yeah. I think if anybody's gonna come into your stream and the first thing that they say is something that's not nice, then if there's a line, isn't there? You know, when it comes to like racial slurs or hate things, that's when you're like, right, okay, I don't want you here. You can on your bike. But if they're just kind of if they're after some banter, then I always give it back. Like Zaboom says, people coming in, are you male? Are you female? And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit and play Apex. And it's what bothers me the most about it, I suppose, is, you know, if somebody's playing a game and, you know, they're having a laugh, just don't come in and say something that just doesn't really matter or whatever. But I never, whenever I get hate or if somebody's just being annoying, then I just give it back to them. Then there's the banter there. And there's been a few times actually somebody's come in and said something that's been a bit questionable, and I've kind of called them out on it and been like, yeah, that was a bit questionable, that what you just said. And usually they just go, oh yeah, really sorry, and then they pull up, and then they'll keep coming back into your stream. So it's just one of those things.
Awesome. What about you, Brandon? What about you? How do you deal with trolls?
How do I deal with trolls? It all depends on like how far they go. If they come in and they're just the worst person ever and just saying horrible stuff, they're instantly banned. But I can handle a bit of banter. So if they're firing stuff at me, like say about the stream, like the quality of the stream or what I'm doing in a game, I'll give it to them back. If I'm playing like a PvP sort of game, like a multiplayer, I'll be like, well, come and join me and show me if you can do any better. And we'll have 1v1 and stuff like that.
Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is, bro.
But there is a line, and some people just don't understand not to cross that line, and then that's when you have to be tough and give them a ban.
Yeah, I actually have.
What about you?
I have two stories. So
story time.
Story time. Ding. For the most part, you know, I can handle banter. You know, as long as it's not directed to people in the stream, like my followers or people that I'm playing with. If it doesn't cross that line, you know, racism, sexism, anything of the sorts, then I ban them, right? Drop the ban Mjolnir. But I had a guy, was it 3 months ago, who found my personal Facebook page and started commenting on all my pictures, all my stuff, sending me messages. And that was just an unfortunate situation. He was dead set on just being a troll everywhere, and he ended up getting a ban in my stream first, and then he went and just commented on every single possible thing. That's a great comment. What about you guys in the chat? I mean, I know some of you are.
That's completely thrown him off, that has.
Moist.
Hey, Viking, we need a sexy bird stroke.
Insert porn music here.
Yeah, what's that song, My Pony from My Magic Mike?
Yeah.
What about you in the chat? I know some of you are, most of you are streamers. Tell us how you deal with with strolls.
Trolls?
With strolls. Yeah, troll.
They're not trolls, they're strolls.
I don't think Jonathan knew he was going to be featured.
It's okay.
I mean,
It's fine.
if that's not a perfect comment there, is that not a troll? Is that not what we're dealing with? That's
I mean,
something that was really funny. Something
Oof.
that was. I mean, that was perfect timing.
that was
Oh,
very
right,
perfect
okay.
time.
He's been drinking.
And it just literally threw him off the topic. He was like, "Wait, what?"
If you're
But
gonna go
moist.
anywhere and
Thank
say
Sounds
you.
like
that
Phil's
somebody's-
football bedroom.
somebody's making you moist, then I expect that to be kind of featured in some sort of way.
It has to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on a banner above, just always there.
Toothless makes me moist.
Listen, guys, I'm hands down the sexiest man in Scotland without teeth because all my competition's like 90-year-old.
All right. Like we've all talked about how hard streaming is or starting out, what are some of the things that you did to relieve that stress? Only had to be. Oh.
Yeah, that's when it goes over the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, racism,
Homophobia and all that.
homophobia, thing like if it's directed to me, I don't
It's
really
all
care.
good banter. It's all
Yeah.
good banter.
I'll answer. I don't give. I don't care.
Almost. Almost 50 cents for you, buddy.
Almost. But yeah, how did you deal with the stress of I know a lot of people have streamed to 0 viewers before. It's kind of stressful not seeing progress or stuff like that. So what are some of the things you did to decompress? Get you motivated again? And Brandon, we'll start with you, my bro.
I
Get the cocks turning.
try. What I do is I don't like on OBS and stuff. You can have like your viewers, how many people are in your stream. I try not to have that on the screen and just concentrate on playing the game. But like say after a whole stream and no one's been in the chat talking, I'll just carry on playing more games to like keep my mind off it and stuff, and then I'll go back and look and see what I did wrong and how I can improve the stream.
Yeah. All right.
Not bad.
What about Joe?
I think it doesn't really stress me, as in I think everybody knows that if you're gonna stream, it's not just gonna be an overnight thing. You're not gonna stream once, wake up in the morning and like that have thousands of people following you and watching you. It's just not how it works. It's such a grind to get people to consistently come watch you, for you to get followers behind you, and that's just one of the things that comes with streaming. But I think it's also I'd like to think that when we stream, we're all streaming the games that we want to play. So we could have nobody in chat, nobody watching us, but we're still sat playing a game that we like playing. So it doesn't really make much of a difference to like yourself personally. But like Brandon said, going back to your streams, probably working on what you feel like could be improved, stuff like that is one of the big things. But it doesn't really stress me. It's just one of those things that we have to do, and it's the grind that we have to do to get to the top eventually. So.
All right. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Moist?
It's not Captain Toothless, it's Moist Toothless.
Your man's popular. Your boy's popular. Yeah, I've got two things. We're talking about the stress levels and like the panic of content creating. Obviously, I've not hit that yet. You know, I'm still chilling. I'm having a laugh. Like a lot of my friend group are getting behind me and all the rest, which is really cool. But two ways I could deal with it is one, the first ever stream I watched when I became part of the Wicked Wolves was actually Brandon's, and he was rocking Fortnite. He was wearing a ninja skin, which made me laugh already. And he was having a little bit of chat. We were spamming that hashtag Wicked Wolves Gaming in the chat. And he was so adamant that he was going to get this guy that was below him. And this guy just edited and popped Brandon. And it was just Brandon's reaction. You know, that little bit of content for me. So if I'm ever having a bit of stress and I'm feeling down, I'll watch something like this. You know, I can go back and watch this live cast again. I'll have a laugh at the funny moments. I can go and watch somebody like Courage JD. I can know for a fact if I pop on one of those videos, I'm going to be in a better mood by the end of it. And that's what I'm kind of getting at. That's the whole idea of what I'm wanting to do. I want to see somebody to be coming to my videos on a bad day, having a laugh, watching it, and then going, I feel a bit better after that. Or the other side of it is if I'm streaming to 0 people, this happened to me the other night, or yesterday, sorry. I was on Warzone. I don't get a lot of wins on Warzone. I'm not the best at Warzone. But I was streaming to, I think max is about 13 people, and the numbers just went down to 1. In that moment, that went down to 1 viewer, we got one hell of a win. It was like a 26 kill game. And in my head, I was like, cool, that's really good, but I could have had more viewers. So what I've done is I've stopped the broadcast in there, took that video, and I've made that into a video for YouTube. And now that video on YouTube's cruising up to about 50, 60 views, and it's only been on for a couple of hours. So that's the kind of reality I look at it. If I'm not getting off one platform, I've got to manage another, which is fine because, like I said, just now there's nothing going on. 80% of people aren't working. I need to keep myself entertained. I've got 2 puppies at home that are driving me insane. The wife's doing a good job at keeping me sane. But yeah, this content creating stuff, forever how long it's going to last, hopefully for a long, long time, it's definitely going to keep me de-stressed and it's going to keep me happy. So it's all chilled over here for me. Like,
yeah, cool. What about you?
I think what the thing is with streaming, the way people get into it is they are so kind of, oh, I'm going to get like views, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. But in the reality of it, when they start streaming and don't see the views, don't see the kind of people coming into chats and stuff, they get really, really disheartened. And then they'll just go, no, that's it, I'm done. But like, I had a couple of streams where I've had no people in, and I'm just like, I'm just going to focus on gaming and make some like content and probably clip it and put it on like Clutch and YouTube and keep it on my Twitch sort of thing. So there's times where I've took a step back and I've been disheartened by it, and I'm like, why am I even bothered by even the views? And then I kind of took a step back from a bit, I think for a bit, and sat down and was like, I need to stop focusing on the views and actually just push myself and make content. And then as I've done that, I've actually been more relaxed and more kind of chilled on things and being stupid on camera, which is what I'm normally good at, sort of thing. So you just have to take a step back from things and not get too disheartened and just keep pushing to get where you need to be. That's the best kind of advice I could say to anyone that starts streaming. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Life of Phil, you know you're next. I'm not gonna skip you.
All right, so I'm going to go off Brandon here. What he said to begin with is a very good thing to do. If you use OBS, yeah, it's a very good idea. Turn that viewer counter off, because at the end of the day, that shouldn't be your main priority. That shouldn't be something that is that needed towards yourself that you should have it there. And the whole point of it is if you start streaming, right, there's as Zaboon said as well, a lot of people look at this streaming aspect and they're like, oh, this person's got like hundreds of viewers, oh, I'm going to start doing it because I can do that. At the end of the day, they've also worked for a couple of years to get themselves all the way up to that. It hasn't just happened like this. So the fact that what a lot of people need to take into account is the fact that you need to enjoy streaming. You need to enjoy doing it. You need to actually have the love behind it, and not just doing it just because I want to get views, I want to get money. Like, it is something that you have to grind, and it is something that you have to enjoy at the same time. Otherwise, that grind isn't going to be enjoyable.
100%.
Yeah, well said, for sure. Yeah, Caleb said you should never be at 0 viewers. Create a second account, at least keep 1 view. And yeah, that's a good idea. The thing, it doesn't really, like, numbers don't really matter. Brandon was right. You turn that off. I mean, I've had 50 people watching me and everybody's quiet.
Yeah.
And then I've had like 4 people watching me, and there's tons
And
of
the chat's going insane.
Yeah, so there's, I like the interaction. That's one thing that I really like. I like talking to my followers, people that are just popping in. Unless I can't, somebody's speaking a language I can't speak, or and that happens sometimes, yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, let's see how. Okay, let's go to another bad point of streaming.
Bad.
Let's talk about envy. Envy or jealousy or something. I know some people, they can't deal with envy. They talk to other streamers that maybe start at the same time and has more clout than the next. So is that something that you guys struggle with? Keeping that envy in check, or do you get jealous of people that have more success? We'll talk. Let's go, Phil.
At the end of the day, the people that are around you, the people that you surround yourself with when you're streaming, should be people that you see as a family, you see as a community. And therefore, in my eyes, you should be wanting the success for those as much as you're wanting the success for yourself. So, yeah, maybe they've not been grinding as long as you and they're getting a few more viewers. And yeah, that could be seen as bad, and it's a bit disheartening that they've got it easier. But at the end of the day, they are in your community. They are somebody that is as much as a person in the community as yourself. Like, everybody is their own individual. Everybody deserves success. Everybody should have that chance of getting it. So in my eyes, if you're going to look at somebody and go, oh, you got it really easy, I don't like you, kind of thing, like, and you start taking it very toxicity just because just because they've got to where you want to be a bit easier, then in my eyes, I believe that's wrong. The people that you're surrounded by and in your community, you should want the success for them as much as you want it for yourself.
Yeah. So you never have any moments of envy?
Nope.
No? Good. Let's move on to Zuboom.
I don't think I have, to be honest. I mean, like, there's people that are like, will probably have like more followers than me, and I'm just like, oh, I like congratulate them sort of thing, and I'm just like, I sit there and I'm like, there's so many people on the internet that get so much hate, so much jealousy hate from other people, from even viewers or just people who are streaming. There's too much hate going on for people just to be like that sort of thing. So like, it's you have to sit there and be like, nah, I'm not that sort of person. You have to really think about doing that. And if you are the sort of person to be doing that and getting jealous and getting envy, then you shouldn't stream. You shouldn't try and build a community if you're going to be that sort of person. It is what it is, sort of thing.
Yeah, true words from both you guys. How about you, Captain Toothless?
Oh, he's not Moist Toothless anymore.
Captain Toothless the Moist.
See, the way I look at it is, you can look at it from the perspective that everybody else is going to look at it, that they don't want to be envious or jealous or everything else. But for somebody that's me, I've had drive from a young age. And if I see something, I kind of want it or I need to have it. If I see other people with it, I'm not going to sit and moan and groan that they've got it and I don't. I look at it as a business, an opportunity. So, for example, Phil was talking before about 2,000 subscribers, 2,000 followers on Twitch. Now, in my eyes, I've got sparks going off in my head going, wow, cool, that guy's obviously getting somewhere. How can I get to be like that? So there's nothing stopping me from, after this, giving Phil a little message, being like, hey, bro, game of Warzone, have a little bit of stream together, something like that. That's me not only helping Phil out in a sense, because my followers will see that I'm playing with somebody else and they might like Phil's stuff and go, hey, cool, forget Scott for a while, let's go see Phil. And no offense to Phil, Phil could see people and be like, hey, that Cap Toothless guy, he's something else. I might go, oh, I'll go
Pretty
give him a little bit
moist.
of followers.
Pretty much.
I completely agree with your point.
The idea, look at it, it's a business, you know, where we all talk about this pack life, we're a family and we're friends and we're all getting to know each other, but the same idea, it's a business. We're trying to grow that business as promoters, as content creators, as streamers, as competitors, whatever we are. But if we're all working together and there's no jealousy and there's no envy, we can start something and get this bigger than we could ever imagine. And that's kind of the mindset that everybody should have, if not only in gaming, in real life, in chasing a job, in chasing a dream holiday, whatever it is. If you're sitting getting jealous about it, it's not going to work. Get yourself driven, get yourself going, find an outlet, find a way to promote yourself. And that's exactly what we're doing just now. We're all helping each other out, promoting. No envy, no jealous, just getting it going. Oh, here we go.
Moist too.
There's the rugby chat.
Wonderful.
But yeah,
Let's hear from Joe.
I think if you're getting envious and there's jealousy compared to other streamers, that means you're just focusing on other people, and the only person that you should be focusing is yourself growing as a streamer. Like Captain Moist just said, you know, everybody helping each other out, all of that lot.
oh
no.
Thanks.
Get it going, do it.
Let's get it trending on Twitter.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, as streamers, we're all a community. We're all here to help each other out. I've recently made a Twitter, and I had some lower streamers, well, not lower, people who were just starting out on Mixer, who saw that I had a bit of a following on Mixer, and then messaged me, reached out to me, and was like, okay, I'm just starting, what can I do? And those types of things, it's up to you to let yourself to grow and to make those connections with people, not to focus on, being jealous or having envy towards bigger streamers, because you're not going to get anywhere from doing that. You just need to focus on yourself.
Yeah, I agree. Brandon, your opinion, and if you get envious.
I don't really get jealous of like bigger streamers and people who've got more numbers. What I tend to do is, like, say, if I stream Fortnite, Ninja streams Fortnite. Obviously, we're both live streamers, but Ninja's numbers are way higher. What I normally do is I'll watch Ninja's stream and I'll just be like, right, what's this person got that I haven't? And how can I take stuff from like his stream and his like and his stream and stuff, and how can I implement it into mine? And building a community is everything. Like, if you don't have a community, then you've got nothing really. It's good to play with, like, people in your chat. Like, say, if you're in Fortnite and one of your friends goes offline, just ask in chat, oh, who wants to play Fortnite? Just build your community and spread it about. And they'll tell a friend, oh, I play with this person, I'll come check him out and stuff. And it just grows from there. It just grows.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. You make your community. You talk. Obviously we. You got the Twitch community, the Mixer community, Facebook community, and sometimes it intertwines. But I'm the same way, right? I like to lift people up instead of trying to drag them down. Like, obviously, there's some people that started after me that have more of a following, but I don't really care at all. I mean, I'm really happy for their success because I know everybody works hard. You know, most people work hard. I'm not going to say everybody because some people they do expect to just grow overnight, right?
That's why they buy the followers.
They buy the followers, they buy the views, and
Wait, you can buy followers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Mod Toothless is like, wait. Where do I put my details? Where do I do this? Where? Give me it. Give me the link.
Card details.
Let me just. but that brings me to my other question, actually. Not buying followers per se, but what is your view on the follow for follow situation? I know some people have different views. I have my own opinion about it. What about you guys? And we'll start from Brendan here.
Sorry, could you repeat that? The audio keeps cutting out. My Wi-Fi is terrible.
Phil's just vibing to whatever he wants to vibe to.
I'm just vibing
My
with a lot.
Wi-Fi on my phone is terrible.
Yeah, no. Your views on the whole follow for follow situation, or
The follow for follow situation.
Yeah.
It is a problem. Like it doesn't really work. It just gets your number, like your followers up. You're not actually gaining anything from it, really. You just gain a number. You're not gaining a person in like your YouTube videos, your YouTube channel, or your stream. I personally don't really see the point in it.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe?
If it's somebody that's been on my come to my stream, has been sat in my stream, being interactive with chat, somebody that seems generally interested in the content and talking to people in the chat, then okay, I will absolutely follow them back. There's been a few people that have come in. If for example somebody comes into the stream, is in stream for a good 2 minutes, puts follow for follow ? And if you don't answer back, then they'll leave. Then no, because I'm not interested in that. But if it's something that I feel is going to make me a genuine connection with another streamer that wants to grow, then yeah, I don't see a problem in that.
For sure. All right, let's go straight down, Phil.
I'm
keeping you on your toes.
Straight in the deep end there.
Yeah. You thought you had time.
There's always time. But yeah, I agree with Brandon. To be fair, a lot of people I believe a lot of people are using it as an easy way to get through to their numbers. But at the end of the day, yeah, you may be getting your followers up, and yeah, you may be getting to those requirements that you need to get to a lot quicker.
There's a puppy.
There is.
Sorry.
But
Sorry, dog.
At the end of the day, you're not actually gaining a follower, as Brandon said. You're not actually gaining somebody that's engaged in your content. You're not actually gaining somebody that's invested in your content. Invested in your stream as a person. It's just, oh, I've now got an extra follower. Yay. It's just not the same, in my opinion. Like Joe said, if it's a genuine right, they've been watching me for some time, this person's invested in me, they seem like they could be a good person, and you've had something established for quite a while, then yeah, I don't see why not to support them back if they're supporting you. Absolutely. But if it's just the whole actual aspect of how everybody is of oh, I'll follow you if you follow me, that kind of thing is just it's ruining platforms, in my opinion, of numbers of how it actually is growing, because that number's not exactly real.
Yeah.
Over to Saboom. That way.
I was going to say, why are you pointing to the bro?
You had one job. One job.
Oh,
It depends, because if you notice with the follow for follow, it could be from someone who's under 15, like the 12-year-olds going, "Oh, follow for a follow," like that sort of thing. But like, if you go into someone's stream, like what I do, I have my Twitch. I'll literally see who's streaming. There's a little kind of category saying smaller streamer communities. And I'll see what games they're playing, and if they play the same game as me, I'll jump in. I'll be like, "Oh, hi," get them chatting, and I'm like, "Oh, can I jump in? Can I play? See what you're playing?" And then I'll basically chat with them on like Discord, like playing the game that they're playing, like kind of building up kind of a following for them as well as for me, as well as building their community as well as mine. But I ain't had anyone that's stated follow for follow in my chat at all. Which is just.
It's a good thing, to be fair. It's a good thing.
I've had it on TikTok, but that's just TikTok, but not on streaming or anything like that.
TikTok. Ooh.
Yeah.
Captain Toothless.
Captain Moist.
Yeah, I'll just be really quick with this one because it goes back to the business side of things as well. Like I said, I've never had a follow for follow in chat or anything like that. I've had a few guys message me saying, you want to do a bit of business, whether it be promoting some sort of intro and outro for my YouTube videos or anything like that. And like I say, it's back to business. It's a business side of things. If somebody's trying to expand what they've got and they can do that through a platform like Twitch, like YouTube, I've had some artists get in touch with me. I've had people that are doing like voiceovers in little animated series. These guys are getting in touch with me, and I'm getting in touch with them, so I can promote my channels, and they can promote their stuff within my channel as well. So yeah, again, it just goes back to the straight up thing, which is business. And I believe we've got some business to talk about, right, Bearded Viking?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so we're gonna do a bit of a Q&A for our viewers that are watching at the moment. But first off, I just want to say I am waging a war, a crusade on follow for follow. every time I see it, I tell people that it is cancer. It ruins people's pages or channels and stuff like that, because you have, let's say you did follow for 200 followers. You don't have 200 viewers. You've got 200.
No.
You might get one or two that'll actually come in and watch, but for the most part, those are dead views, and sometimes it's hard to come back from that, and sometimes it's impossible. But that's just my opinion on follow for follow.
Yeah.
So Q&A, if anybody's got any questions.
Q&A, yes. And then we have our big.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Josh! Great start.
Ban him.
Can we get a ban on that? Can we get a ban on that real quick?
Get him out.
Ban Mjolnir.
It's Captain Morris. Glenn says follow for follow.
Oh my God!
Wait.
I'm sick of you all. I'm sick
If
of
you
all
have
of
that, then bitch, I have this.
Viking, my beard routine. Oh, I have beard oils. I have vitamins.
I like how he sat there with the plumbing.
And I brush it a lot. Especially underneath here where it starts to get quite tangled. Yeah, a lot of brushing, beard oil twice a day, vitamins, make sure you get to the skin. My beard is my baby.
Maybe we should try that, Joe. Just get some beard oils and just try and grow a beard that way. Do it.
How do you become a founded member to the Wicked Wolves and be able to stream to the channel?
So we have an official fight to the death where there's a lot of people that okay.
Me and Joe are literally the referees of the match. You can use any battle weapon. No, it's not. You have to message our Facebook page and go through the recruitment process.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
And then you become one of our co-people. Wicked Wolves Gaming. How do you expand your social
Ooh,
Twitter? But
How do you expand your social network?
Phil, do you want to take that one?
I will.
Yeah.
So, as the sentence that I very much said earlier, you do not grow whilst you're live. It is all about networking outside of your stream. So yeah, you can have every Facebook, you can have every social media. You can have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it. You can have all of it. But if you're not utilizing it, then it's not going to make a difference. So the main thing is to make sure that everywhere is posted. Make sure that every time you're streaming, like the amount of times that I hear people, I'm going into their streams, like a few people, I'm like, oh, have you chucked out a tweet about you've gone live, or have you posted on Facebook? And they're like, no, I forgot, I'll do it next time. Like those little things of making sure the consistency is there is something that's going to like get it a lot better. Because one thing as a streamer, like I know some people struggle with this, but if you have a set schedule and you've got that posted on all of your socials, so that when everybody checks the socials, they can see when you're going to be live, what times, what days, all that kind of stuff. I know for some people, that's why I said for some people, a schedule is not easy to set up because life. But if you can set up a schedule, then literally get it posted across all your social medias. Because then if people just go onto your channel and they see, bam, straight there, first thing they see, oh, I'm live this date, this time, there's a possibility more that they will then come and check you out than just seeing a post of you was live like 4 days ago. Like when is it next going to be there? It's all about consistency, timing, and literally, I know it sounds stupid, your friends.
Yeah, it's just like a job. Networking. You have to, networking is a good skill to have when you're looking for work. It's also, or looking for clients. Even when you do have a job that requires, being social and things like that. It's the same thing. Ooh. For Instagram.
You can't be doing that nowadays.
Yeah. But it's the same thing for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's the same for Twitch and stuff like that. Just get out there, talk to people. Having a schedule is a good thing. I can't have a schedule for crap. I try. I just can't.
Ooh, that is a good question. I
think we touched on this earlier.
Yeah. Kind of. When I got into Facebook streaming, Leo Plays was the one that kind of inspired me to move to Facebook. He's the one that gave me my name too, because my name was all in Viking runes, and he's like,
it still is.
it still is, yeah. And he's like, hey, I don't know your name, Bearded Viking, and I'm like, that's an acceptable name.
That's why I don't get a lot of hate. So you don't know my actual name. So yeah, you can try and translate that.
That's the thing. That's the running thing in my community. Nobody knows my name except my close friends, obviously my wife.
Yeah.
Hey, go.
How much has it benefited you guys being a part of the Wicked Wolves gaming?
I got my own Overwatch team.
I'll give this one to Joe.
I'll give this one to me. Quite a lot. I think the one thing about the Wolves is that we are a growing organization. We have much planned. We're constantly changing, adapting, doing awesome stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all friends. We all want what's best for each other. We all want to support each other. Since I joined, I've made plenty of friends. People who we all talk to every day. I've been stopping into streams to support people. people have been stopping by my streams to support me. Just little things. You know, as a community, we are ever growing. We are building. We want to go places, and we're getting there. We're doing movements at the minute. We're doing great.
Yeah.
And as stated, nothing happens overnight.
No, it's
Yeah.
it is a great community. This is the last. Oh, all right. Yeah. Thank you, all our panelists, for being a part of the show. We got some great content. We got some great talks and some laughs.
Got to
That's
change my
stuck.
gamer tag
That's
now.
literally stuck. It's going to be changed in the pack chat now. I'm sorry, but it's changed in the pack chat and it's now changed in the rugby chat.
Kind of makes me a little bit
Fantastic.
uncomfortable, you know.
What?
That's
Stop,
gonna.
stop. I don't want to hear it.
Now that's gonna be your thing for streaming now. Is,
Yep.
All right. All right. Let's go one by one, and we'll start. Promote yourself. Tell us your channel, where to follow you, or subscribe, and yeah, let's start with at the bottom, Phil.
Yep. So I have two platforms as it has been shown. Twitch, so twitch.tv/Life of Phil, and I also have YouTube Life of Phil as well. I stream mainly Rocket League, so you know, if you enjoy that game and want to see somebody sucking at it, go ahead, drop me a follow.
I have a vast majority of socials. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Zoboom. I have a YouTube, which is ZoboomT. I have Twitter, which is Zoboom1. I have Facebook, which is Zoboom. I play a lot of Dead by Daylight. I'm toxic. What can I say?
Yeah, guys, you can come follow me at YouTube at Captain Toothless. It's the first one you come across. Come and follow me on some streams at Captain Toothless 9. Also, you can come and join the Toothless Tribe on Facebook at Captain Toothless Gaming. It's a lot to get out. Yeah, just come and join. Lots of free giveaways going on to get to a certain amount of subs. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter and Mixer at Joe Leonhardt. I don't think there's anyone else on Mixer with the same name. So if you want to stop by, I'm recently playing through the Resident Evil 3. If you want to see me get scared and all that, probably come have a stop by and watch me get very stressed.
I am on Twitch, twitch.tv/bog_I. Come check me out. Play Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, and Apex Legends. And if you think you can beat me, come 1v1. Also follow my Twitter at @boguy_. I post there before I go live. Come check me out.
Perfect. You can find me on Facebook at the Bearded Viking, just right there. And you can also, I have a group called the Warriors of Valhalla. So if you have any streams you'd like to share, if you like to communicate with myself or anybody that communicates with me, then that is the place to be. Perfect. It was a wonderful episode, but now, drum roll, it's time for the big announcement. I'd like to welcome our CEO, Jordan Eaton, Chairman, CEO of the Wicked Wolves.
How are we, people? How are we? Amazing episode to the panel. So thank you very much, guys, for hosting an amazing episode. It's been very funny, more than anything. But on to the big announcement, more than anything. We've all been waiting all week for this. I think everybody's been clutching. Let me share my screen and show you a nice little thing. So Wicked Wolves now have gone into a new partnership, and I would like to. Can I get a drum roll? Come on, in chat. I want to see some hype. This is massive. We have now partnered with Esports Solas. That is right. We do have official merch being launched today. I'm now going to let in my Vice President of Brand and Partnerships, Mr. Josh Edwards. As you can see, he is modeling our amazing merchandise right there. There we go. So there we go. There's the merch. But yeah, it's been a long time coming, more than anything. There is a 7-day promotional sale So I will put a link in the description. All you need to do is go on there. There is limited stock at the moment with everything that's going on, as you can all understand. But there is, Josh, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, obviously from receiving the quality checks with the ones that we've both got, the quality is pretty much top notch. The guys who are working with us, Robert at Esports Solars, is top notch. He's working with us on other designs moving forward. We've got some more stuff in the pipeline due to come out as soon as he can get stuff sorted on his side. And if you do want anything, I'd say jump in there while you can, while the stock's there, and grab yours while the sale's going on as well. Because right now they're fairly cheap, and if you want to grab one, by all means, go to Esports Solars. As if you got a mug as well, mate. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, we have merch.
So go check them out. Esports Solars, all cheap. They do ship across to the US as well. So there's no differential between the UK, US, and you'll get them across there as soon as you can.
But I think that the main aspect that's going to be coming in, we are going to get hoodies as well. So we're going to have t-shirts, we're going to have hoodies, we're going to have cups, we're going to have jerseys, we're going to have all sorts of that stuff. But the main aspect is the fact that we are going to actually be now releasing a merch program. So basically, streamers, our esports teams can actually apply for the program to the point where they're actually going to start. They'll get their own custom creator code or discount code, and they can actually start making money from the sales. So that's a big step forward, especially on our point of view, that we're making them sorts of strides. So massive thank you to Robert for signing the deal with us more than anything. And as you can all appreciate, that looks incredible.
It looks beautiful.
Beardy Viking, what's your thoughts?
I'm really excited about this. Super excited. I can't wait to get a hoodie.
Should we get some thoughts from some of the pack?
Let's go.
Jordan?
I'm literally on the website now ordering mine. So. That'll probably tell you. I literally have my wallet. I am ordering it right now.
Sweet. Let's Captain Toothless. What's your thoughts?
Hello, how's it going?
How's it going? What's your thoughts?
Brilliant, mate. Absolutely fantastic. And guarantee there's going to be a lot of people wanting to get these. There'll probably be people down my end choking to get some. Really good to know that they're good material as well.
Yep.
Definitely good investment. If people need to get these now, because Wicked Wolves is going to pop off massively. And this will be a good little remembrance to have once we do pop off and when we do get out there, massive than we already are. You're going to want one of these shirts to back us up and support us and show your love to the pack.
Definitely.
You're going to want to be an OG.
Phil?
This is the next best thing. Literally on my tablet right now. Look, it's in the cart there right now. It's getting ordered. I don't even care. This is the next best thing. As it was said, there's limited stock. So if you want it, you better get it.
Don't forget to add your gamer tag on there as well, guys. It's free. Yep. There's no extra charge for your gamer tag up to 12 characters. So I'd add that in as well. No extra charge. Normally you do, but Robert is working with us and we're not getting charged for that gamer tag.
That's awesome.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm like buzzing. I need to get paid like now so I can just get... I need the link for the merch thingy.
We will be posting that. Don't you worry. Bram?
I think
it's on the 3-minute delay. Just
an amazing step forward for the team, Jordan. I think there's an amazing step forward for the team. I might pick myself up some more as soon as I get paid on the 27th. I'm definitely going to buy a few.
Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you to all panelists. But I want to first of all, obviously this is an amazing achievement, especially the fact that we, our pack for months have been turning around saying we need merch, we need merch, we need merch. We've managed to get that now. Wow. So yes, we do have merch more than anything. US, it's not. But I think when you go to checkout, it is converted into US dollars because it is standard PayPal. When you check out more than anything. I will be posting the link on the Facebook page So just keep that going. Baby girls, we want baby girls. That is something where I think there's like 4 people in the team that's pregnant or got partners that are pregnant. So that's one thing we want to look at. So I think this is a massive step forward. But from last week to this week, the amount of growth that we've got as a team, we've hit 1K followers on Facebook. So a massive round of applause to all the followers on Facebook. That's a massive stepping stone for us. For over 500 subscribers on YouTube. Again, massive. Thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed. But I want to just turn our attention to an esports team. I want to give a massive shout out to the League of Legends team, who actually played a competition yesterday and actually got to the second round of that. They came 9th in 32 out of 32, was it? Mm-hmm. That's their first tournament, so that's a big well done to the League of Legends team. Big shout out to you guys. But Wicked Wolves is on the rise. That's what I like to see. We've not even been open a year. We've got 2 amazing sponsors, Razorwire Energy and ID Gaming. And now we've also signed Esports Solars. We've added them into the pack. We welcome them with open arms. So welcome to the team, Esports Solars. Thank you very much, Robert. It's been a pleasure working with you, and hopefully we can work and build this. There we go.
Perfect.
Just on that as well, guys, if you do head over to our social media on Facebook, we do have a current competition running that's going on to the end of the month. If you want to go like our Facebook page and share the post that's on there, you've got a chance to win in one of our mouse mats that we have with ID Gaming and one of the starter kits that we have with Razorwire, and that's free for grabs. And that will be the winner will be announced for that on the 30th of this month.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add, Bearded Viking? Seeing as it's yours this one.
Hey, so first things first. I want to say thank you for all the hard work management is doing on behalf of us Wicked Wolves. Just pups growing. Just pups for growing. This is intense. I'm so happy about the merch. The possibility of making money and being able to rep our team is big. It's huge. But apart from that,
thank you very much. Well, I think is there anything else you want to add, Josh, before we sign off for this week's episode?
Yeah, we're nearly out of stock on our merch.
Wow.
They've flown out. I've just had a quick look right now, and they've pretty much flown out. Black, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 left in black, and white we've still got plenty in, but black we're sold out pretty much off straight away.
I do see a question there. How do we apply for the affiliate program? So that will be launched within the next 7 days, because at the moment we do have a 7-day promotional sale. Once the 7-day sale has been done, we do have more stock coming in, I will release the merch program, and then everybody will be able to apply for it, and you'll get your own discount code, and then we'll get a regular report on how many sales have been made. But yeah, that's all in the pipeline at the moment. But yeah, that's a big stepping stone, especially for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, go out there and get yourself some Wicked Wolves merch before they last. While they last, I mean.
Yep. Right, so I think we'll sign off now. We'll give them one last chance to say anything they want to. Jordan, anything you want to say?
Buy the damn merch, okay? Buy the merchandise, okay? That's all I have to say to you guys. Buy the mugs. Get the t-shirts, okay?
Thanks, Jordan. Captain Toothless, anything you want to add, man?
It's just get the merch, but I mean, it's going to be hot. It's selling hot already. Just get it, but and also, obviously, a big, massive thank you to Bearded Viking and Josh and our CEO joining us for this last little bit. Big announcement, more to come, hopefully, in the future. But yeah, massive thank you for everybody watching, and please don't snap trending Captain Moist. It's bad enough.
Hashtag Captain Moist.
Captain Moist.
Phil.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity to be here. It's a great announcement. It was a great episode. It was all fun. And yeah, just remember, we're the wickedest wolves around.
There we go. Love it. Maddox?
Yes, hello again. Thanks for letting me be part of the announcement and the PackCast and the pack and just everything that you've done for me. It's kind of helped me kind of be who I am. Please do buy the merch. Make us rich. Just buy everything. Just make sure you leave some for us. And yes, keep the hashtag Captain Moist. I say this. I'm changing his name in the pack.
Brand. 3-minute delay.
Go.
Right, everyone.
Go.
Oh, hey! There we go.
Mitch. Go and buy it all. Go and buy it all. Every single aspect before we run out of it.
There we go. Thank you very much. Josh, anything you want to add finally, brother?
Just thank you to all the members to sort of getting us where we are now. We couldn't have done it with all your hard work. Obviously, we have our ups and downs, but stick it in with us. As you can see, we're on the rise, so keep it up, and much love to everyone.
Appreciate it. Do you want to plug your stream finally?
Yeah, if you want to come and check me out, I play League of Legends with the league team. I'm Humberthought on Twitch. Come check us out. I'll probably be streaming a little bit later on tonight.
Thank you very much. Bitty Viking, anything you want to add, brother?
No, I'd just like to thank everybody who showed up for this wonderful podcast. It was, PackCast. It was a lot of fun, and it was interesting being the host. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the interactions and everybody who is here and stayed.
Thank you very much. Well, guys, finally from me, thank you everybody for coming by more than anything to PackCast. It has been a massive episode this week. I do stream myself on Twitch, WWJE. I'll actually show you. There's my little t-shirt. WWJE on Twitch. There you go. On there. But yeah, if you've got any questions, just drop me a message. I'm always free. I'm on Instagram as well, Jordan Eaton WWG. But thank you very much for everybody popping by, and we will see you on the next episode. Thank you very much.
See you later on.
Bye.